So earlier today, Packers QB coach Tom Clements spoke with the Packers media, and he had some quotes that were posted at Packers.com. Of course, Clements was brought into Green Bay a long while ago, back in the early 2000s. He was the Packers QB coach from 2006 to 2011, the offensive coordinator from 2012 to 2014, the assistant coach 2015 through 16, and then he came back to Green Bay in 2022 with Aaron Rodgers vying for him to come in, and he's been here the past couple seasons, and Jordan Love has been able to learn a lot from him. And Rodgers has always talked about just the effect that Tom Clements had on his career and all that he was able to learn from him. And so here are some quotes from Clements himself on what he's seen from Jordan Love so far. So first off here from Packers.com, Jordan is pretty even-keeled. He's pretty much the same way he's been the last year, at least when I've been with him. He works at it. He's intelligent. You always anticipate based on how he's practiced and done in the preseason in years past. You have an idea of how he might do when he becomes a full-time starter, and he's confirmed our thoughts. He's a good player. So all of us have wondered what would Love look like in 2023. We had our hopes, expectations after not seeing him play too much, and now we have he has 4 games under his belt that we can sort of judge off. And I do think he's played pretty well overall. There's been some ups, there's been some downs, definitely some areas to improve. But all in all, it seems like he has lived up to at least some expectations of what the Packers had for Jordan Love. Then he goes in here. He only has 5 games of experience. As he plays more, he's going to recognize things that he's seen previously in games. And if he reacted correctly, that'll trigger in his mind. If previously he didn't react the way he would have liked to, that triggers in your mind too. And then as you see more defenses and what they're trying to do, you're going to recognize it and hopefully adjust a little quicker because you've seen it before. And that is a thing. Of course, Love has been here now in his 4th season, but still, he's a very inexperienced quarterback when it comes to actual playing time. And all in all, I think he's played well given his opportunities. He definitely has some areas to improve, some accuracy. I do think lots of the issues, at least last week, were due to the offensive line. He hasn't had his number 1 receiver in Christian Watson. Aaron Jones has missed time. And so I think there's lots of moving pieces on this offense with it being so young, with the communication and the understanding of the offense not being fully there for some of these young players. We have witnessed some miscommunications, but we have seen the special things Love can do, his arm power, his abilities, and now we just need to see more consistency and see him grow with this offense. If we look at some of Love's stats now after 4 weeks, 19th ranked quarterback when it comes to passer rating, QB rating. It was number 1 for a couple weeks. The past couple weeks haven't been quite as great, at least when it comes to stats. He's 18th in pass yards per game, 225, and he has the 5th highest touchdown percentage at 6.1% of his throws are touchdowns. His completion percentage, definitely the biggest area to fix right now, is 34th in the NFL at 56.1%. I think some of that is due to there are some drops in there, but every quarterback has that problem from time to time with their receivers, the miscommunication aspects, but also too, he hasn't been perfect when it comes to completion percentage and needs to work on some of that, some deep ball accuracy. And he's actually number 1 when it comes to average depth of target. So Love is not afraid to push the ball down the field, and hopefully we'll just see some of those connect more as the weeks go on, as he and these receivers get more in line with each other, as the offensive line hopefully can be okay without Bakhtiari and Elgton Jenkins, because there was a big struggle last week with Love getting pressured on 47% of his drop back. So we'll see how it goes. We're only a fourth of the way through Jordan Love's first season, so a lot to improve, a lot to like so far, in my opinion. But that is it from his QB coach, and I'll see you guys next time.